Bit of everything in these opening 4 frames. We've had from Ding, we had an unbelievable clearance from Peter.
20.
A little unlucky there.
One.
You can just get a foothold in the frame. That's something. Worry about those 2 reds near the end. But in Peter's case, right at the very beginning, Dennis.
Yeah, he wants them all in open play. Doesn't he? He just.
Take your seat quickly, please.
Yeah, just people getting back into the seat, and he was right in his line of sight. He didn't realise that. It can be very off-putting if you're just looking down the shot and that happens. I think that, and probably the old bag of sweets.
Take your seats quickly, please.
Biggest distractions, John.
Yeah, 1 or 2 stragglers coming in, so.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Peter's just taking the time. He's just telling the referee why he's done it. No problem. Now, Dennis, I hate predicting Peter Ebdon's shots, but do you think he could pot this one, stun it, and try and move the red off the side cushion? The other one. I mean, I don't know the way he plays the game. It's a shot on, but whether he'll try it, I don't know. He tried it. There you go.
9.
Yeah, very unlucky. I mean, he's pushed it just past the middle pocket, but yes, he's got his own way of making breaks, as Peter.
I feel like I've won the lottery picking his shot right.
It's good stuff, this.
14.
You know, there was a few frames where.
15. Yeah.
Oh, we got a heavy contact. Oh, don't usually see that. I mean, could damage it. You know, Doug Mountjoy did that in the UK Championship once, and the tip flew off his cue. Had to go into the crowd to get it. It was in the 4th row.
Well, I can understand his frustration. 15. I don't think I'd have been doing that to my cue, but I can understand why he felt like that, because it's a great chance. And he's now got a very smelly shot on the pink.
Left-hander.
Blue ball.
Missed a shot, and he did that with the cue, John. Finish the story in a little minute. It was the Elite Snooker Club in Preston, and there was a little hole in the floor, and the cue went through the floor. It was a Saturday, and went into the joiner's shop underneath, and he had to wait until Monday to get his cue back. True story, then.
$21.
Well, he did very well there, Peter, to regain his composure. Obviously, he wasn't very happy there, and cracking blue in the centre pocket, and he's covered his position. And don't tell me he's going to try and move the red off again on the side cushion.
Maybe. Here we go.
Doesn't miss a trick.
26.
It's been an amazing break this so far. There's been more removals here than Pickford's. Well played.
27.
He has been battling and
Yeah, I mentioned earlier there, John, about Doug Mountjoy stamping his cue. Great character, Doug. Haven't seen much of him for years, and I believe Yvonne. Not the best kiss in the world, but I think he can pot the yellow. He's hampered slightly, but he can cue to the side of the red. Just makes the pot slightly more difficult, the fact you're putting side on the cue ball, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, could have been 4-0. No doubt about it, Dennis. It's been highly entertaining, but could have been any way. But Peter Ebdon's been fantastic in this break so far.
47.
Once again, not quite right with the cue ball. Played round for the blue in the middle, but has the option of the blue in the corner or the brown. Looks like it's the brown. Screw back just past the blue spot.
Oh, that brown jumped. I mean, the white hasn't come back anywhere near where he intended just because of the kick. It nearly jumped off the table. Have a look at this. Now that could quite easily have hit the back of the pocket because it was bouncing, John.
That could have ended up in Ding's ice bucket the way that one went. Absolutely took off the table. And this has been remarkable, not only for the quality of the break, but the fact he's had 2 kicks in it now that were absolutely shocking, and he's still keeping on going.
Ebdon, 41.
Well, he worked very hard for that 41 break.
That was a clever little shot from Ding as well. Chipped one red onto the other one and has lined them up. And it's actually pretty tricky to play safe off here. Okay, you can play thin off one of the red.
Well, he got the double kiss that you mentioned, John. Okay, the other red. It just cannon the blue slightly. If it doesn't cannon the blue, it'll certainly cannon into the yellow. So not guaranteed to get a good positional shot here.
1.
Yeah. Never sure what's going to happen when you're cannoning into another ball.
Snooker.
丁俊晖, 1.
That's well played. Very good shot. And I'll tell you what, at first glance, it's not going to be easy to hit if he comes in and out of the balk area. He'd have to be very precise with that. I mean, not a lot of it. That's one possible escape route. There may be one off, let's see, 1, 2, 3 cushions, but that would just be as difficult, and the blue may be in the way. So that's the route he's trying, the one I put up. No, you'll have to have another go at that. It's not going to reach.
Foul and a miss. Ding Junhui 4. Back.
That's the sort of line he's looking. You come near that line of Zorro. This is a better chance. This has got a chance. That was well judged, you know, to raise the butt of the cue and play a thin one and judge the pace correctly was very good from Ding there. And there is just enough room to go around the back of the red. Highly unlikely, but it's amazing sometimes what does happen.
Foul.
Would you believe it?
Ding Junhui.
Well, Ding will have this
4.
put back because the pace that Peter's playing this, he's not guaranteed to knock it safe.
And it just shows you, Dennis, that little simple safety shot from Ding Junhui has kept him in the driving seat, and it might just win him the frame. So even though that looked like a little nothing shot, that small snooker he's played behind the black could win him the frame. It just shows you how important it is to stay in the driving seat in the tactical exchanges.
Twice
Foul
around
and a miss.
the back of the
Ding
black.
Junhui 4.
Oh, I thought it might leave a free ball there, but it's not. It'll go back. Now 14 points the difference. We've got the monitor. He's just asking the marker, Leo Scullion, our referee, just having a look at the monitor, make sure the green's in the right spot. Peter's just double checking with the monitor. That's where it was before. Let's have a look. Not far away, is it? Third time lucky.
Anything off the top shelf if he does it again, Dennis. I can't believe he's getting around the back of there.
As we always say, you never know what's going to happen when you escape from the snooker like that. You're just hitting and hoping.
One.
I suppose 2 each would be a pretty fair result, but Ding would be more happier with the result than Peter.
Yes, Dennis. But once again, I'm harping on about that little snooker that Ding played. It kept him in the driving seat there. And for all the break building, and for all the cueing and everything, that simple little shot off here, behind the block,
6.
looks like he could win him this frame and get him 2-2 at the interval.
Needs to screw back and leave a good angle on the green so that he can just drop it in.
8. Yeah.
Only needs the green, and he wanted to screw that back a little further, John.
Yes, but once again, sign of his maturity here, Ding. He's having the cue ball clean. Just after those shots where you've played little screwbacks like that, sometimes you get kicks when you're playing shots that you're dropping in slowly. So, had the cue ball clean, composed himself.
Well
done, Ding Junhui.
Well, we've had a little bit of everything in these opening 4 frames. We've had some terrific tactical play. We've had a century from Ding. We had an unbelievable clearance from Peter.
20.
He's already on his way out.
26.
A very entertaining opening
And the frame,
4
丁俊晖.
frames. And I think it's a pretty